In The Place Beyond the Pines, Ryan Gosling plays a stunt motorcyclist covered in tattoos, often very sweaty, and usually wearing a white tank top. I could actually feel the estrogen level in my theater just exploding. The Place Beyond the Pines is a film I saw at TIFF last weekend. It's from the director of Blue Valentine, also starring Gosling. I always wish that I had seen this in 2010 because it would have been one of my favorite films of the year. And I was so excited to see this movie because there was no release date for it. There was no synopsis released. I knew nothing. There was no trailers, nothing. I went in 100% blind, not knowing a single thing about this movie, and man, did it ever pay off. Now, for those who are weary of spoilers, don't worry, I'm not going to spoil a thing. My description of this film is going to be as minimal as possible because I want you to go in with as less knowledge as possible, because I think to truly savor this film, you have to do that because it is such an unpredictable movie. So as I said, Ryan Gosling is a stunt motorcyclist. You know, he rides through the sphere of death, those metal cages where motorcycles go in circles and circles and everything, and people watch. Eva Mendes plays this old flame that is reintroduced into his life, and he's dealt some news by her that makes him question whether or not he wants to continue this lifestyle he's living, and it leads him down a kind of dark path. Bradley Cooper plays a city cop who kind of gets intertwined in this story as well, and he starts making some bad decisions, some poor choices. And Dane, the kid from Chronicle and Lawless, he plays a young kid in school who's kind of troubled. He's contemplating a life of crime. That's all I'm going to say, because as far as I know, this movie may not come out till next year award season. This was the best film I saw at TIFF this year. There was not one thing about this movie I was able to predict, and to this day, it's still burning in my mind, despite the fact that it was one of the first films I saw at TIFF. Gosling is on fire in this movie. You cannot take your eyes off him. His performance... This guy is good, okay? This is a good actor. He's an actor who's clearly just avoiding all that whole Hollywood machine system thing and going for these roles that actually mean something, that actually have something to deliver to cinema. A movie that really makes you think about it, discuss it, and you can't really relate it to any other film. This movie's wholly original, but one of the biggest surprises of this movie to me was just how good Bradley Cooper was. This is by far the best performance I've seen from him. I've never been like a huge fan of him. I have no problem with him. This performance is definitely Oscar worthy. He's so great in this movie. Towards the end of the film, I was like, my word, Bradley Cooper, where have you been? Such a great performance. He almost brought me to tears. He really did. He was excellent, excellent, excellent in this movie. Young Dane DeHaan, also really impressive actor. He is definitely going to be going places with Chronicle, Lawless, and this that I've seen all in the same year. He's been the most impressive, probably, young actor I can think of at this time. This movie also has the additions of Byrne and Liotta, two other actors I really enjoyed. Every single actor was on the top of their game. Everyone, really, was delivering performances that didn't seem as if they were planned. You know, they don't feel like, okay, here I'm going to do this, here I'm going to do that. They seem like the director was just able, so lucky, to capture these great moments in time, and they were so effective. The cinematography is amazing. It looks so beautiful, and there's this really chilling sense of darkness throughout this movie. Even though most of the film is bright and colorful, a lot of it does take place around a pine forest, and there's some amazing motorcycle chase sequences as well that were just visceral. Like, I've never seen a chase actually filmed this way. I don't know what type of camera setup he used, but it blew my mind. It was incredible. There were shots in this movie where I got goosebumps that were just so incredibly well done, and the music just impacted you in this way that really just made you feel like you were encased in that pine forest. One of the underlying themes of this movie is trying to do the right thing or set things right in your mind, perhaps going about it in the wrong way. All the major characters in this movie experience that, and in that way all of these stories all interweave with one another beautifully. A lot of people have asked me, like, what is it more like? Is it more like Drive, or is it more like Blue Valentine? Is it more action-y, more thrilling, more suspense, or is it more drama? To be honest, it has all of those in one. No, this is not an action film. This is very much a drama, so don't go in expecting Drive 2. This is very much like Blue Valentine and Drive combined. It has all the best elements of both of those films. Beautiful cinematography, incredible performances, but really, really human drama at the deepest levels of human emotion. There was a standing ovation and applause at TIFF for maybe like 3 or 4 minutes unending, completely unceasing. Fantastic film. I have no idea when this film is going to be released. It will be next year more than likely, but when you get a chance to see it, do not miss it. It's definitely something to remember. I'm going to give The Place Beyond the Pines an A+. So as I said, that was my favorite film of TIFF. I have more reviews coming very soon for Seven Psychopaths, Cloud Atlas, The Impossible, others as well. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and as always, if you like this, then you can click right here and get Stuckmanized.